Peekaboo! Hi guys, so today I'm doing a New Year's Eve themed look. This is a look that I've been working on for a while. I've kind of thrown around a few ideas. Enough of that, let me get started. Oh my gosh, so I did this long video on how to do my eyebrows and I realized I didn't push record. How does that happen? It was like 6 minutes of my life gone. Okay guys, so I don't use gel, I don't use pencils, I use eyeshadow on my eyebrows. And I know that some people are like, what? Why would you do that? So two brushes that I highly recommend getting when it comes to eyebrows is first, a little spoolie brush. I've seen the brushes that have like a comb on one side and then the other side is like a little bristle, kind of looks like a toothbrush, I guess. Just so that you can comb out your eyebrows. You kind of want all your hairs to be going the same direction when filling in your eyebrows. That way, and then it also makes them a little bit smoother. I am using the Salon Perfect. It's like a double-ended brush. This actually came with some eyebrow gel, but I don't like the gel, so I'm just using this little side. And then I also recommend getting a stiff eyebrow brush. I'm using this one. I actually stole it from my sister, so I'm sorry, Ashley. This brush, this is the Salon Perfect brush. It is very fluffy, and I don't like the way it bounces back. I like this. It's a lot stiffer, and I can get, you know, a little bit more of a defined line. And I am using the Maybelline The Nudes palette for my eyebrows. I kind of like the darker, bolder look. If you don't, you know, just kind of find something that's comfortable for you. But I'm taking this dark brown shade and this black. I'm just kind of lightly going in with it. And I'm just going to go underneath and line my eyebrow, like right where that line goes. And then I'm just doing the same thing at the top. Why am I so tired? So this next part is not necessary, but I like to do it because I think it makes your face look a little bit more natural with the bold eyebrow. But I'm taking my concealer and I'm using, kind of need the lid, the Maybelline Fit Me in 125 Nude Beige. This is the matte and poreless one. And I'm using this flat eyeshadow brush. I also use this for my concealer. It's an Eco Tools brush. And I'm just kind of dabbing the side of my foundation. And then I'm going to carve out my eyebrows. My hand isn't working. I like to dab the excess off in my unibrow. So jumping into the eyes, I'm taking the Hard Candy Ice the Limit eye primer. This is just a little bonus that came with some eyeshadow that I had. I'm going to be rubbing that all over my lids. Put a little bit too underneath your bottom lash line. I'm taking the Profusion GlamifEYE Shadow palette. It looks like this. Ta-da! So many pretty colors. So many pretty colors. And I'm taking the Face Secrets Duo brush. I found this at Sally's. This is probably my favorite brush. And I'm taking this top gray color right here. Ha Sabenya Mawarichi Bawa. I'm using the Hard Candy Eye Def. Can you see it? There's a glare. In Robot, it's this very pretty silver color. It's just like the other one I had in my previous video. I'm just going to take this and rub it all over my lid. So I've been passionate and in love with makeup for about 3 or 4 years now. And if there's one thing that I absolutely cannot do to save my life, it is a winged liner. I cannot. So I'm going to be using some handy dandy tape. Any kind of clear tape will work. So if you don't know this trick, I'm going to go ahead and explain it. You just take, you know, some tape, put it right underneath your lash line, but follow your eyebrow. So right where your eyebrow lid, right where your eyebrow ends, follow it straight down, and that's where you want to line your tape up to. Sorry, I gotta look in the mirror. So after the tape, I'm taking my Jet Black Liquid Liner by e.l.f. I really pronunciated there. And I'm just gonna kind of follow the tape line, starting from right about where my eyelashes end and going up. Depending on how dramatic you want the look to be, will be about how far up you want to take the wing. I'm gonna get all close up and personal because I can't see and I'm blind. Oh no, as you can clearly see, I'm running out of, my liner is running out. And hello, my eyeballs hurt. Whoa. I'm gonna go ahead and take this one off. So when you take the tape off, if you have any smear marks or anything, just grab a damp Q-tip and clean up, you know, the ends a little bit. Okay, so next I'm just going to connect this line to the rest of my eyelid and continue down to about here. Okay, we're going to go ahead and let that dry, and I'm going to conceal my eyes with the Rimmel London's Perfect Match Concealer. So one tip with the eyeshadow that I've learned, that I included in the last video, but I didn't explain, is to dab off any extra eyeshadow you have on your brush. It just kind of helps with the fallout and, you know, kind of gets rid of some of that eyeshadow that you don't really need. So I'm taking the Maybelline's tape. Maybelline's the Nudes again, and I'm using this black and a little fluffy brush from e.l.f. Just kind of dabbing it in, and remember, dab, dab, to get rid of any extra. And I'm just going to be taking it from right where my little line dips in and up to where the color of my brown eyes ends. So I'm blending, 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 blend, 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 blend. This next part gives me anxiety. I'm taking the iDef Hard Candy Robot Glitter shade again, and I'm just going to put this right underneath the line we had made earlier, this little wing we made. So here we go. It's okay if it's a little messy, because clearly mine is. Remember that little Q-tip trick I told you earlier about damping the Q-tip and then wiping away the stuff you don't want there? That is what I'm going to do. So any black liner will work, but I'm taking my Beautique eyeliner in black and I'm just going to line in my eyeball. Okay, so after that, I am going in with this small e.l.f. concealer brush again in that same gray color. Just a little bit, you don't really need too much. And I'm going to line right underneath the black. So if you want to just kind of leave this like this, you are more than welcome to, but you know me and you know that I love my glitter. So I'm going to put some glitter underneath my eye. Man, I'm tired. So now I'm taking my curling iron and we're going to jump into mascara. So now I'm going in with my Maybelline Fit Me foundation. I'm just going to blob that all over my face. all over my face. And I'm taking my little spongy sponge, and I'm blending that in. I'm using bronzer, and that is e.l.f.'s Warm Tan Bronzer and the e.l.f. Professional Bronzing Brush. It's also good just to kind of go up a little bit so it looks a little bit natural. Next, I'm taking the e.l.f. Lilac Petal highlighter, and I'm just going to highlight my face a little bit. I will be putting that right here. On my nose. And because I'm wearing lipstick, I'm also putting it on my Cupid's bow. Hey there. How you doing? Well, that's it for my look. If there's any questions or comments, please don't feel afraid to ask me. I'm here all the time for you. I have definitely got a good little lineup of tutorials that I'm going to be doing next, so just kind of stay tuned. Until next time, see you later. That was supposed to be some guns, but it just looks like I'm crazy.